Hey everybody, Mark Herman, aka LA Bengal fan on Twitter, repping the Bengals for the AFC Northerners. Well, we all watched it. Another typical Bengal game. They play themselves into a meaningful game and then don't deliver when the chips are on the table. This team is just so difficult to watch. I don't know how else to say it. It's just hard. It's hard to watch a team that basically loses the game at halftime because this coaching staff has no ability to make any adjustments whatsoever at half. Marvin comes back out with the exact same offense we had in the first half. And the other team obviously makes adjustments. Tomlin goes in, he makes adjustments. They show different blitz packages that our offensive line hasn't seen in the first half. I mean, that's how you play the game. It's called coaching. And this staff, they just, like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we continually lose the game at halftime because our coaching staff cannot make adjustments. Was Hugh Jackson responsible for making adjustments? I don't know. But it seems like since his departure, this team loses the game at halftime. We lost the Packer game at halftime. We lost this game at halftime. Special teams played very well. Alex Erickson gift-wrapped a possession. We started at the 45-yard line of the Steelers, chasing 9 points. And what do? 3 continuous plays. We lose 25 yards, and we get into a 4th and 35. Absolutely unacceptable. Whether it's play calling, whether it's execution, I mean, it still all boils back down to the coaching staff. And the reason why I harp on coaching so much is watching this game. This team does all the little things wrong. The way we closed out the first half, they go ahead and basically gift wrap a score to Pittsburgh right before half because of poor play selection, poor execution when we got the ball inside the 2-minute warning. So they do all the little things wrong. They miss tackles at the worst time. They have miscues and mental errors where we have 3 encroachment penalties on 3rd and short and automatically give the first down. We commit a pass interference penalty on a ball that was overthrown. I don't think AB catches up to that ball in the end zone. It's just the little things. Those are little things that winning teams don't do. And that's why we're a 2-4 team. Herm Edwards always says, you are what your record says you are. Well, guess what, guys? We're a 2-4 team. I'm not going to be all negative. There were a couple things that I would like to comment that were positive. Number 1, William Jackson III continues to impress. He continues to show that he was definitely worth a first-round selection. That's the first positive thing I'd like to say. And second, our defense, although they got punched around a little bit, they kept us in this game. I mean, how many 3rd and shorts did this team step up and stop? They only allowed 9 second-half points to the Steeler team. So the defense, I think, although they did get punched around a little bit, especially over the middle, I think they held their own and kept us in this game. The offense, there's just non-existent in the second half. And like I said, I blame the coaching staff. I blame Andy Dalton, who decided to, he was going to overthrow. He didn't decide to, but he overthrew A.J. Green on 2 plays. Just played a terrible second half. Part of that is he doesn't have time, and that's because we don't prepare our guys for any defensive adjustments by the opponent at halftime. We come out there with the same blocking schemes and do nothing different. So it's just, this team is so difficult to watch. On the flip side, we're probably going to win 3 of the next 4. Maybe we'll even string 4 in a row together because this is the kind of team that will get your hopes up, and then at our next meaningful game, after the long road trip and everything, they'll break your heart. So just get ready for that, Bengal Nation, and that's it. Like I said, I call it like I see it, and that's what I see. I see a very difficult team to watch. I don't see anything changing until we get rid of Marvin at the end of the year. The personnel's there. We need a better leader at the helm, and we need better play calling. It's been better since Laser took over, but we're not there. Like I said, it's just this team is tough, very, very tough to watch. So with that said, we'll be bringing you an all-new show from Rocco's this Wednesday. we'll all have had a chance to process what the nightmare we just watched in Heinz Field, and we'll see you all from Rocco's on Wednesday. Video probably going up next Thursday, and I will sign off as I always do with "Fuck the Patriots." Bye, everybody.